Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about the informational content, the article structure and various components that we need to consider while writing an informational article. So this is the part two of the series of the content creation that we just started last week. So if you have not seen the first video where we discussed about the types of content and all that, I request you please go and check out that video and go through it. It will set the right context, then come back to this video. Okay. So briefly, just to recap what we discussed last video, we spoke about mainly two different types of content. One is informational, other one is buyer intent, and what falls into informational, what falls under buyer intent, and basically quick comparison between both of them. Right now, let's this video will deep dive into the informational content, and we will understand what are all the various components, and also basically mainly we will focus on how to create the content structure, how to pick up the topics to write an informational article. Okay, that's what we are going to look into. So let's say informational article. Okay, so typically I take a three-step approach here. I will explain what it is. So first one, so let's get into I think one of the example that will help us to go through the details, and you will also understand it better. Okay, let's get into the same example. I'm picking up that natural beauty micro niche, so that it will be a continuation. So we created a micro niche a video on this particular micro niche, uh, how to select natural beauty topic and what are all the keywords you need to select and all that. So if you are not yet watched that video, please go and check it out. There is a video about natural beauty related micro niche. Okay, check it out. Okay, so now if you see here, right, we last time itself we picked up all the relevant keywords and filtered, and also we included some of the other common terms. So finally, we derived there are about 200 plus keywords are there which are perfectly associated with this particular micro niche. Now the next topic, basically next step is picking up the keywords among these and then expanding them to convert into an article, right? That's what we need to do. Now, as we discussed last time, right, so for buyer intent is more of a product focused, and informational is all about more of a giving more details and information related to that particular topic. Okay, so for example, if you see here, right, like hair dye, hair colors, hair shampoo, all these things will go into the buyer intent. That will look into the buyer intent content in next video. For now, let's look into information article. So natural hairstyles is one thing that is surely an information article, because this you won't find a product immediately for the hairstyles. All you want to understand what are all the natural hairstyles. Let's basically pick this topic and start the analysis. For example, if I decide to write an article on this, right? So now what I will do is I will further explore the relevant sub keywords related to this particular keyword. So let's check, and so there are so many keywords are there. And then okay, one thing that I normally verify is before I actually go for a topic, I also check it out. Are there any websites with low DR ranking high for this particular keyword? Typically, I look for about a less than 10, at least one website, or maybe less than in top 15 or so in at least one website, and in top 20, 30, there should be a two or three websites. That's basically ad stick for me to pick that particular topic. But this looks little this is not giving me enough comfort. I don't see any low DR site in less than 15 results, and in less than 20, 25 also not many. Was the first result you see it at 29. I don't think I will pick this as my initial topic. Probably I will push this to later, maybe after publishing 20, 30 articles I will pick this topic. So let's look at one more. Anything else? These are all buyer intent, anything else? Okay, remedy for dog skin. Okay, home remedy for skin tags. Okay, difficulty is 6. So let's check this. Okay, let's check the details about this particular keyword, home remedy for skin tags. Okay, let's see if there is any site ranking well. So all are healthline. Again healthline, I think this will go off. Actually, one of this result, this is the feature snippet, other one is Google recently announced that they will either show it in feature snippet or in next subsequent result. This there, but for this there are two results are there. I think there is a core algorithm is still going on, probably till next for few more days. I think some shuffling is going on. This should go off basically. Okay. Then if you see, let's, yeah, I think this looks good. So on the 11th itself we have something with the DR of 15. Okay, so if you take out this particular headline, one of this out of these two, if we assume that one disappear, this basically falls into in first top 10 results. And then if you go down, yeah, here's something with 7 14. This looks good, right? There are quite a few low DR sites coming up. So if you write a quality article, I think there is a very good possibility to rank. Now let's basically get into the details of how you form basically your article structure, right? So this is the topic we picked up. The first thing what I normally do is, let me do this. So okay, first I will actually look for the sub keywords, okay, related to this particular the topic that we selected. Okay, that's one thing. Second thing is, most important thing that I have to look for is this intention of the visitor. Okay, so what it means, so informational content, the people come to search for certain terms with an intention. For example, if I am looking for this home remedy for skin tags, what is my intention? One is, anyway, the common intention is to know more about this particular topic. But then why I want to search for it? Because I have an intention to do this particular remedy at home, right? That means how is the basically I want to understand the process, how this home remedy works. Okay, and for example, basically if you pick let's say this one, natural hairstyles, this won't be a, here it will be what are all different natural hairstyles available before actually you get into how part will be, you pick one specific hairstyle then get into the details. That is when you look into how part. But when you are actually verifying entire the list of all possible hairstyles, you look for what. Okay, so that is what we need to look at basically while targeting first the topic. You need to understand why visitor is searching for that particular keyword. Okay, then accordingly you need to arrange basically your content structure. So for me, this particular keyword is mainly the intention is to explain the process, how this particular procedure can be done at home. Okay, how to remove skin tags. If you see here, right, if you see here, so you can now check this. Home remedy for skin tags is 2000 search volume is there, but if you see here, how to remove skin tags 27,000. This relates basically. That means whenever you look for this kind of a keywords, so you need to understand the intention. And there is no science here. There is no rule book that is going to help you to exactly match this word. This will come with your experience and your common sense basically. You think yourself as a visitor or website visitor and looking for this content, this particular topic, why you look for it? That's the question you need to put up. Okay, so that means somewhere I am going to for this particular topic, I am going to basically add the main intention part, that is going to be how. Okay, how home remedy for skin tags is going to happen. This is going to be the main this one. So this is the main keyword, but while narrating I want to cover up basically addressing the intention of the visitor. Okay, So that is going to be the one of the first criteria or perspective that I analyze when I'm looking for information article. Okay, and the next one is I look for all the basically the keywords here. So at least the top keywords, if you see home remedy for skin tags, home remedy for removing skin tags. Okay, pick it up, and this is one. Okay, and best home remedy for skin tags. Okay, and home remedy skin tag removal. Okay, and home remedy for skin tag with vinegar. So likewise, okay, I am not going to get into the every the long list, but this is the process. So you pick up all the I think relevant keywords that are basically associated with this particular topic that we just picked up. Okay, now this is the first perspective that applies. Second one is I look at basically the website, the top website that is actually ranking for this particular keyword with low DR. Okay, let me. We just saw that, right? Let's analyze that. Okay, one thing I forgot to tell you before I start this particular video or this topic. See, there is no fixed or the one perfect or right way of doing the keyword analysis or creating your article content in for any micro niche. Okay, there are 100 different way of doing it. Everybody apply a different technique, use different tools, and there is no rule book at all. Okay, so what I am actually trying to compile or share with you all of you is what gave me success. I actually tried with multiple tools and I failed initially. There were quite a few sites which were disaster for me. Then I found some kind of a pattern, a rhythm, then applied it onto a couple of websites, and both of them are doing pretty well actually. Then the subsequent websites also, now what I am working on, I'm applying the same formula. But I have seen that a lot of people apply different tools. There are people who don't even use any tools and they just use their common sense and go ahead and create beautiful content also. So there is absolutely no single way of discovering the keywords, no single way of writing the perfect article structure. You may find a different suggestions, advices. So what my best advice to all of you would be, whichever gives you more comfort. For example, the methodology that I am describing you is giving you more comfort, pick it up. Or if you are getting having more comfort with somebody else's methodology, pick it up, but start. What happens is once you start, you will yourself basically discover a lot of new things as part of your journey, and then tailor the entire methodology according to your convenience and comfort and stick to that. Okay, failures are unavoidable. Initial, I think first few blogs are going to be disaster for anybody, and then you will learn. So 70% of what you learn from like these two tutorials and all these things will be helpful, but then you will have to apply a few things from your own experience. So don't get into any kind of a perception or mind blocking your mind kind of thing by seeing by comparing different ways of doing and all those things. Okay, so there are multiple ways of doing these things. Everybody will share, try to basically come up with some kind of a formula based on their experience and their knowledge. So it's up to you basically to pick whichever gives you more comfort and convenience. Okay, what I am sharing here is purely my experience. I had after going through several failures, whatever worked for me, actually I created some kind of a pattern and which is working for me now. Okay, that's what I am sharing here. Okay. Okay, now let's get into the second thing. Second thing is basically what is that one site that we have seen which has low DR but ranking well. So this is the site. Let's get into this particular website. Okay, trustcarehealth.com. So if you see here, right, just quickly have a scan it, basically quickly scan through the site, and that will give you an indication how qualitative this particular article is. you can always check the top websites, for example, if you see here, right? But these top DR sites, right, not necessarily always your article may be too so qualitative. If you see here, right, this is you don't find basically as good as this is, because the all higher DR sites will always rank well because of their authority also, though the content is not as good as any of the new website. But for the new website, low DR website, content has to be solid, otherwise it won't rank well. So your comparison should always be a low DR site that is outperforming, ranking very well. Okay, so this is basically the site that we just verified with low DR. Let's check. This will give an idea to you that how how strong or how qualitative your article has to be. Okay, that's one thing. Now what I normally do is, so I will go and basically analyze this particular URL. Okay, this is the URL. I will tell you what happens here. Okay, so let's analyze the details related to this particular URL. So the details that I look for is, what happened to this? Okay, you can see here for this particular URL alone, there are about 1000 plus keywords are appearing in the search results. Let's basically have a click onto this particular keyword list. Now if you see, what happens most of the time is, apart from the keywords that we discovered here, there will be some new keywords that will come over, that will appear when you actually go and verify the specific website. The reason is, every tool will have a different algorithm. Now what happens here is, this any tool, when you are actually looking for this particular keyword, home remedy for skin tags, it will try to basically show you the keywords which are closely associated with these words like home remedy, skin tags. But when you actually write an article, you will write a lot more content which may not exactly have this kind of a words, but very closely associated with the topic. Now we'll take an example. If you see here, home remedy for skin tags, okay, it's good. Skin tag on your eyelid, and then skin tag removal at home, remedies for skin tags. Okay, so you see, for example, you see here vitamin E skin tag. Okay, and then vinegar, we actually verified it, and then oil for skin tag. Okay, so what are all the other things? Oh, so let's basically, okay, so if you see here, here is one word. What are the skin tags caused by? This was not there when we verified this particular the keyword data. Okay, because whatever may be the formula that this particular website is applying, basically this that didn't fall into that particular criteria. But if you see here, search volumes are 1400 per month on an average, and it's a huge, and you have basically very closely associated to the keyword is very closely associated to this particular topic, right? And then skin tags cause. So likewise, you will be able to find a lot more topics from here. So you can pick some of these words as well, and then form into the basically the structure. Okay, so second one is basically website, reference website. Okay, and third one, what I normally do is, I look for this particular topic, what are all the questions being asked related to this particular topic. That's what I look for. So there will be some good questions. What home remedy is okay, we already considered. If you see here, right, so best what home remedy is good for skin tag, I think more or less these are basically very much closely associated. This is okay, but sometimes you will find very interesting questions also. Now let's look at basically for this particular website, if there are any specific questions. For example, if you have already verified, there is something called we just picked up one keyword, right? What was, so so let's basically do a include why, what, how, where, which, Okay, and let's apply that. Now if you see here, how to remove skin tags is anyway our main keyword. What are all the skin tags caused by? Good question. Uh, then what causes skin tags? Again associated with that. And then how to get rid of genetical skin tags at home. Okay, this was not there no earlier. Then something like how to remove skin tags from exclusively from eyelids. Okay. Then so how to get rid of skin tags using the only apple cider vinegar. This is exclusive, I think, subtopic. Okay, how to safely remove skin tag. These are all the questions that pop up in the minds of visitors when they actually think about this topic. Okay, so you will find lot of good questions from this basically questionnaire. That is the third part. I look for the questions. Okay, now these are all the three different ways that I analyze that particular topic and then come with basically the structure. So the main topic is home remedy for skin tags. Okay, that's basically our main topic. Now when I start basically writing an article, creating article structure, what I will do, structure. First, I will start with introduction. Okay, briefly mention what it is and all that. Now we are talking about a specific thing, remedy for skin tags. So before we even talk about the remedy for skin tag, it's a common sense. We better introduce what is the skin tag. Okay, that was already there. Basically, we found somewhere what are the skin tags caused by and this kind of things. Right? Give a little background so people let them understand what are all what is a skin tag or what are all the skin tags. Okay, give an introduction there and then get into basically your best home remedy for skin tag. Okay, this is basically covers or remedy for skin tags. Okay, so this will cover your basic primary keyword and then also you are adding a good word to make it basically little more appealing. Okay, now you also mention some of these relevant topics. So I think you can actually pick up this one. What are skin tags caused by? I would put it here. After what I will actually talk about this particular topic. Okay, and so let me just what are skin tags caused by. So that's, so we are giving a sequence here, we are introducing, we are telling what it is and why it comes, what are skin tags caused or nothing but the reasons for the skin tags. Then we are coming to the best home remedies. Okay, and what else are the probabilities are there. So then you have, yeah, so then you can actually pick up the subtopics. Basically you can talk about something like how part. Okay, you when you are actually talking about best home ready, right, here you actually talk about how part, how to remove skin tags at home. So now these two are seems to be more or less relevant, but you need to be little carefully. First you list down basically the high level the process here and summarize what it is and then in detail step by step. Okay, how to remove step by step. Okay, here you just mention about say what ingredients you use, what how the overview of the specific remedy that you are going to talk about, or if you have multiple remedies you list down the basically 2 or 3 remedies. Okay, you can say that top five home, best home remedies kind of thing. Then pick up one specific remedy and talk about it step by step. Okay, we covered this. This has, see this basically it has about a 27,000 searches per month. How to remove how part. Okay, and then you can then basically you can actually cover up some of these things while writing content, right. You can always add these things into already we covered. Okay, okay, vinegar and all that. Now finally you can also, typically for these kind of remedies and all, again this is a common sense experience, I always keep something called precautions, okay, because whenever you are following a certain process, especially related to this body health or fitness or some of these things, right, precautions to be taken while removing skin tags at home, okay. And then finally I will come for a conclusion, okay. This is going to be my key structure, where it is, let me apply here, okay. So this is what I will call it as a, I think, decent good content structure. Now what I also do is I will add a section for, so this is my secret ingredient. I will add FAQs. I will pick some of the questions from all this. I don't put everything, then it will become, I think, a lot of redundancy will be there. We need to do some analysis here. For example, what are skin tags caused by, okay, and then you will have a similar question, what causes skin tags, both are same only, so you pick one of it. So for example, this has the higher search volume, I will go for it, but it has a, again, difficulty, higher difficulty also. I check both of this and then take a call which is the better keyword, okay. And then for example, how to remove skin tags on eyelid, how to remove skin tags on eyelid. So this is singular, this is plural. So I will verify the volumes and all, I will pick one of this. Like this you do analyze and add maybe about a 6-8 questions. There is no fixed number, as many as good questions that you find and add it, then that will make perfect article structure. Once this is there, I will basically create all this list of many more keywords that are available here. How to remove skin tags, okay, and then probably even eyelid. Likewise, I'm just giving you some examples only. This is going to be exhaustive. So then I will supply, basically this, I will share this particular structure to my writer and will ask them to come up with the beautiful article. I will sometimes, I also give the reference articles. I will tell them, ensure that ours is much more superior than basically one of any of these articles. So we just spoke about this, right, what is difference between this and this. Now if you see this article, so in home remedies, the author mentioned about the various other things, okay, with tree oil, garlic and all those things, different methods you can apply. That's about the home remedies. Then in how part, I'm not sure they've covered the how part is not covered here really, okay. What you can do is basically you pick, this is the difference. So you can very well cover a little more exhaustive way all the methods that you can apply on the remedies, and you pick top 1, top 2 or top 3 methods, and then get into the how part step by step. That will make obviously your article stand out and superior compared to existing articles. This is why you need to do all this comparison and then come up with the proper structure. And more and more time you spend and analyze and read through competitor blogs and basically check all these questions and data and all that, right, you will be able to form a perfect structure. And this is, you can achieve this, obtain this skill only by experience and practice. There is absolutely no shortcut, let me tell you. You will have to sit and keep writing this kind of thing. You don't need a writing skills for this. So a lot of people have complaints that they are not good at writing, but they want to start the blog. Actually, I also don't write much. I use a lot my writers to write the content, but these things writers won't be able to do. This is something you will have to do. So you create that skeleton structure, do that analysis and pass on that to your writer. Writer will come back with the article. Once you get the article, you compare with the competition and then go ahead and publish it. But this is the heart of your the entire article blog creation process. You need to do some practice and become expert in this. Otherwise it is difficult really to create a standout content, okay. So that's all for today. So next week I will create an article focusing on the buyer intent content. That is straightforward. It won't be as complex as informational. I hope I try to make this as easier as possible, but it is not. There are a lot of perspectives that you can bring in when you talk about the information article, and I have seen people doing a completely different way. Again, it's all about my comfort, my convenience. I felt this is the best way that I can do, and also giving me the results. So you also you try to practice this, and also you pick up some other ways shared by some other experts, practice through that way also, whichever gives you more comfort, settle down with that. Okay, there is no, as I told earlier, right, there is no fixed rule book to follow only a certain way of creating the article structure, especially for the informational content. You always need to keep only two things in mind. One is, you need to discover the topics that are low competitive and all are basically addressing the intention of the visitor on your who is searching for those keywords. Keep that in mind. You need to pick up the topics that are satisfying the intention of the visitor who is searching for the search specific search term with low competition, is number one. Number two, you should produce a superior content in comparison to the other websites that are already ranking well for that particular keyword. Okay, keeping those two things in mind, go ahead and put forward the structure, and then create a quality content. Absolutely, I think you should be able to see excellent results. Okay, that's all for today. Hope you like the video. Thank you very much once again for your time. Bye.